America was the first multiracial, multicultural society in the modern world, with the possibility of becoming a model. When we look at America at the present time, to me the most important question to ask is, what role will America play in helping the world to move into a more global community?
We're in a period of really, really high racial tension. I don't think we can survive as a human race unless we learn how to live together.
You can only do it through amity.
Race amity combined with education is the key to the future of this country.
Race Amity and the Other Tradition traces the lineage of freedom fighters who crossed racial barriers, cultivated powerful relationships, and gave us a new vision of who we can become.
The Other Tradition is something where people from different racial ethnic groups have worked together to address social injustices throughout history.
The Other Tradition, to me as a historian, is looking at race relations from a different perspective. We have to look at the history of racism. We should also look at the parallel history or complementary history of people working for racial and social justice.
The kind of stories that we've really kind of lost are these stories of people of African descent and people of European descent really attempting to create a new way of being together.
So without understanding our history, all of our history, the contributions not only of people of African descent, but Native people, Asians, women, we don't know who we are. We do not understand the very high bar we have set for ourselves, and that we are ever developing as a democracy.
People are not very conscious of their power to advance the success of this enterprise.
Relationships have been the power at the heart of all major social change in America. Race Amity and the Other Tradition uncovers those little-known stories.
It lifts race relations to a much broader level so that you see it in terms of the connection between human beings.
We're not done yet. We're just becoming, and we are always becoming free.
American Stories, Race Amity and the Other Tradition is a 5-part series exploring the cross-cultural relationships at the heart of America's most significant social change, covering Amity and the Underground Railroad with Harriet Tubman and Thomas Garrett, the formation of the NAACP and National Urban League as multiracial coalitions, citizenship schools created by Miles Horton and Septima Clark that were critical to the organizing efforts of Dr. Martin Luther King, Fannie Lou Hamer, and Rosa Parks, the tragic end of a friendship during the voter registration drive of the 1960s, and a murder that united 2 families for eternity, the friendship that motivated the recanting by the Grand Dragon of the Georgia Ku Klux Klan, plus stories providing hope today, such as Mississippi's William Winter Institute, Get Connected in Boston, Massachusetts, and Teaching Unity in Washington State, and other efforts promoting access and equity through association. Each half-hour segment presents 2 or more stories with commentary from nationally recognized scholars and leaders in the fields of history and race relations, including Cornel West, Peggy McIntosh, Celeste Headley, Bernard Lafayette, the late Dorothy Cotton, Dolores Huerta, Beverly Morgan Welch, Howard Ross, Paul Chavez, Zernona Clayton, and former Mississippi Governor William Winter. American Stories, Race Amity and the Other Tradition, a series of 5 half-hour programs. For information, contact info@raceamity.org.